Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reacting to
Tips for Baby Army. Members, social media, Weverse, privacy, streaming, and voting.
Tips for Baby Army?
Welcome back to my channel. Unfortunately,
Who's Baby Army?
Yeah.
You know the children that you sent to the military to fight?
Don't do that to me. I'm confused.
BTS Army!
But why is baby? Oh, like if you're new?
Yes.
I'm new. I'm a little bit new.
this is not the part 2 to the guide, but I will answer the question first because I know someone's going to comment it anyways. Jin is still releasing stuff. J-Hope is teasing some new releases. V has this Christmas song, and I don't want any of the members' work to be like missed out on in the guide. So I'm purposefully waiting until they've released all their solo stuff and are ready to do another group comeback. Now on to the actual video. Sometimes on like Twitter or in comment sections of other videos, I see Baby Army or like people that are starting to fall down the rabbit hole, getting kind of intimidated or confused on how to join the fandom or where to find members' content.
I don't think I'm that much of a baby. I think I may be a toddler.
I figured since a lot of people
You're no longer infant?
I'm not like premature. I'm not.
To the channel for the guide, it would be good for me to give some basic tips or some knowledge on what to do when you want to start getting more into BTS. Disclaimer, this fandom is huge and very complex. I don't know everything still, and I don't know if anyone does, but yeah, it's kind of things that I wish I knew. 5 out of the 7 members are currently in the military. Jin and J-Hope are already discharged, so that's why some of them are not as active.
So interesting. The last one is Sugar at June 21st, I guess, coming out. Wow, 1 day difference. Okay, interesting. Basically the same time.
I have a question. When Sugar got into this little accident, that was while service?
Right now.
He has a desk job, I believe. So he gets to go home and whatnot, you know.
As others.
I think that's why they.
When I first started falling down the rabbit hole, I obviously wanted to follow the members on social media, but there's like a ton of accounts impersonating them. They have high follower accounts, so it's hard to tell what's real and what's not. There's a ton of accounts officially associated with BTS.
They might have people to follow the fake accounts. They don't know it's the fake?
I guess they're gullible, they fall for it, I don't know.
Etc. But I'm just going to list off the members' main ones. BTS Big Hit Official is their main group account, but it's more run by their company rather than the members themselves. This is like promotion videos.
Yeah, I feel like their individual account should be like listed on the group's account, like on the BTS Big Hit Official.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, it should just be so there's no confusion.
Behind the scenes, new releases,
but there's always going to be someone who's
all that. Here's a list of all the members' personal accounts. These are run by the members themselves. The exceptions are RPWP, yeah, that long one. That was created for RM's newest album, Right Plays Wrong Person. That's more his creative team posting, but they're all like approved by him. I'm not sure what's going to happen to that account in the future as the promotion for that album are slowly ending, but you can check out.
So where's his regular page then?
Archive.
Where you see it?
Another exception is Wuto. That's like an animated astronaut character that Jin created. So it follows Jin on all his shoots and gives behind the scenes photos. That is mostly his team posting, but it is approved by him. I do want to make a note about Jungkook's Instagram. He did have a personal Instagram of himself before, but he deleted it, and now he just has the account for his dog, Bam. So it is him.
Yeah, remember we just watched most followed Instagram accounts.
So I understand why he just deleted it.
He just changed his mind. He said, I don't want it.
Posting, but it's mostly of them. A few days ago, we also opened a Threads account, and the @ is the same as his Instagram. He is the only member to have Threads. As of now, Jungkook is also the only member to have a personal TikTok account, so this is his username.
I know why he does
BTS
that.
does have an official group.
So why he opens those accounts first?
Why?
So no one could be Jungkook.
TikTok, and you can find all the other members doing dance challenges there as well. So moving on to YouTube, BTS's main channel is Bangtan TV. They post behind-the-scenes content, Bangtan Bang's performances for both their group and solo work. Then Hybe Labels is where official music videos go up. Hybe is like a big corporation that has a bunch of other artists under them, so expect to see other artists' videos come up if you do subscribe to them. Lastly, a few days ago, Jungkook added this YouTube channel link in his Instagram bio for Bam. We assume that he'll be posting videos of Bam here, but we'll wait and see. Okay, Twitter. BTS members do not have individual accounts, at least not public ones. but they do have a group account. BTS underscore TWT is mostly for the members' personal posts, and if there's no obvious picture, they usually add a hashtag of their name so you can tell who's posting. BTS Big Hit is their other group account. This one's run by their team. It's mostly promo and notices of their new releases and posts called Today's Bangtan.
Yeah, the thing with the Twitter nowadays, well, X, since Elon Musk took over, anybody can be verified now. So it's kind of like, it's tricky to, Twitter is actually tricky to tell whose official account. Like the other platforms, they only give official, check marks or whatever to verified accounts. X gives to anybody who pays.
Yeah.
So
How much is the payment, do you know?
I don't know, it's like $10, $15 a month,
so
something like
anyone
that.
can do it.
Yeah, anybody can do it.
Take selfies during their schedules. Big Hit Music is an independent.
I guess you could pay for ads. Is that they were looking for new ways to make money?
Yeah.
Label under Hive, and they post links to articles, official teasers, and music videos. It is the whole label's account.
I mean, it's not a bad way to make money, I guess, but it should be not like a verified, but like a premium or something. Like it should be a separation between like an actual individual person and just somebody who paid. Like it should be different color or something like that. I don't know.
So expect to get posts about solo artist Leehyun and group Tomorrow together as well. I also want to mention that sometimes ARMY will use emoji.
So you can no longer just get verified for free? You have to pay?
I'm not sure. I think LeBron said I am paying. So they still gave it to him.
Oh, that's true.
I remember that. But
that's such a smart move.
I think it depends how big you are, right?
Yeah.
For BTS members, I think they wouldn't have to pay. But for someone like a reporter that works for Miami Times, he would probably have to pay. Yeah.
That's so interesting. Elon Musk just get, you can have them for free.
Yeah, I think, for the people that have like millions of subscribers, of course, it's going to give them for free. But for somebody who has like 100K subscribers, they'll probably have to pay up.
Instead of typing out the member's name. So I just want to list them all here. RM is a koala and sometimes hedgehog. I've seen hedgehog popping up more recently. Jin is a hamster. Suga is a cat.
I'm
J-Hope
sorry,
is
guys. This is where y'all lose me. Because already there's a lot of members in this group. Now they want me to remember each of their emojis. This is hard. Now if it was one person, I can understand. For example, let's say Taylor Swift, hers lately has been the snake. It's Taylor Swift, one person, snake. I can remember. Now I have to remember all the members and each of their characters. That's hard.
A squirrel or unicorn, but I've seen squirrel used more.
And then on top of that, other groups use these too. Because I remember squirrel for Han. Yeah.
Is a bear or tiger.
And I have to use things to kind of help me remember. It's hard.
I also want to talk about Weverse, but that'll lead me into my second tip.
What's Weverse?
So when I first heard of Weverse, I was kind of like,
is that when they're live?
I don't know what's on it.
When they go on their lives?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
honestly,
I want to see. How do you get on that? Do you have that app here?
Well, I think so. Honestly, this logo, I kept seeing this, but I always thought it was Wish. Wish.com. I thought it was sponsored by Wish or something. I didn't know.
To
That
me,
was.
Walgreens.
I think Walgreens don't have that in a little.
Yeah, at the end.
Yeah, at the end.
Oh.
And so maybe I don't need it because I have everything else. But you definitely do need it.
What is
it? It's the most important one. Weverse is a platform created by Hive where the artists can directly communicate with their fans. So this is the inside of my Weverse. I'm looking on the desktop version, but there's also
I don't know. Never mind.
mobile app. As you can see, there's a ton of artists on here, but once you make an account, you can individually subscribe to them. So for me, I'm just subscribed to BTS. So this is the fan community tab. You can post to other ARMY, and the members may see them as well, so you can post to the members here too. On the artist tab, this is just BTS.
And this is only for Hive?
So here's their stories. They come up sort of how Instagram stories would look. And here are their longer messages. So RM posted a letter recently, and it was also...
I wonder if it's the same thing they post in other social medias, or...
Oh, I don't know. But it's interesting. I thought Weverse was just a Korean social media, period. I didn't realize it was Hive created just for their artists. So for other label artists, What do
They
they have?
probably have
Their own apps?
Mm,
That's so interesting.
that's nice.
Well, it was Jin's birthday last week, so there's a lot of posts for Jin. You could also post a fan letter. These are fairly new, and I think they give you 3 free letters a month. You can customize them way more than you would a regular post, and you can send them to an individual member or the group as a whole. So this is their media tab full of their video content.
Is this also the same app that, you know, sometimes they talk me shit about their own artists on?
What do you mean?
The hype. Remember, for Honey and for New Jeans, they said that employees were talking about them. Was it on Weverse?
I don't know. I don't remember it. I don't remember.
Some of it you will have to pay for, but a lot of it is free. So like this, these are their documentaries. You would have to pay for them, but I highly recommend you watch them as they give a lot of insight into their journey and their thoughts and the things they go through behind the scenes. And anything without these locks, they're totally free.
You know, to be an
like
impressive army member, I know is you have to know a lot of information.
I gotta say though,
It's quite impressive.
what's impressive is how creative they are, the Korean K-pop industry,
We don't have anything like that.
to come up with ways to make money for artists.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
Like, you know, the glow sticks, this, just if you want to, because some people would be willing to pay for that. Like, it's like there's documentaries you want to watch, but it's just you don't have access to it because they just, I don't know where they are. But here, like, so people would be willing to, like, I gotta give it to them, very creative in terms of like money making.
And Run BTS, those are like weekly variety shows. They're really funny. Mini Money Music, also a series on YouTube, along with Suchita. You can find that all free on YouTube. Next, the live tab. The members like to just go live, hang out, answer questions, dance, play games, whatever. You can comment while they're live, and they often look at it and answer the questions there. So maybe pre-prepare some Korean questions that you could send them. It is disrespectful to keep asking them to speak English. Don't do that. Try and send your question in Korean instead. There's also Weverse Shop. So here's all members' merch, albums, DVDs, books. You can buy your Army Bomb here. And here's where I want to talk about membership. So this is where you could buy your Army membership. It's $22 for the whole year, starting on whatever day you purchased it on. So I actually just renewed mine today because I didn't realize it expired a month ago. It's not necessary, but it does come with a lot of perks. So you could get extra photo video content of behind the scenes stuff. Most raffles are also only open to Army membership holders. So raffles could include chances to meet the members, chances to go to their concert, chances to get exclusive merch. Also, sometimes there's discounts or deals on things like live stream ticketing. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this because it will be hard for me to get tickets when they tour again. But if you are planning to try and go to their concerts in the future, Army membership helps a lot because you could do pre-sale. And basically for any BTS concert, everything goes out during pre-sale. So you will need that if you are trying to go to a concert.
Wow.
Yeah, man. The creativity of making money is very impressive. Yeah, the way they're figuring it out to bring income. Wow.
Just to clarify, this Army membership is different from the digital membership. Digital membership is just for things like unlimited fan letters, you can watch things offline, and removal of video ads and stuff like that. Community notices are also a very important part of Weverse, as they let you know when official new releases are coming out, when pop-ups and raffles are happening, and if anything serious happens to one of the members, they also let us know right away. You could also check out their other parts like Weverse magazine. If you watched my guide to BTS members, you'll also see that I mentioned VLive a lot. VLive is now shut down and everything from there has been moved to Weverse. Some people say like celebrities signed up for it, so they should expect an invasion of privacy. In America, at least, paparazzi photos are like on TV, on the news, spread everywhere, and it's very normalized, unfortunately. And so we might be kind of blind to that when first coming in. For Army, we try to protect the members' privacy as much as we can. They already share a majority of their lives with us, so we just say what they give us, and we don't try and pry and look into everything else. So basically, if it's not a announced official schedule of theirs, or if they didn't post it themselves, if their company didn't post it, then don't consume it or spread it. This is something I hadn't known as a baby Army, and I wish I did. because I think I probably did retweet or repost some of those photos and I just didn't know. You'll notice that you very rarely see pictures of members with fans out in public. They don't avoid that to be rude. They're just trying to avoid encouraging fans to follow or mob them. Faces of friends, family, and staff, they'll often blur. So
basically the side sayings, I guess.
Don't try and look for their siblings' profiles and like message them about the members. The only exception is J-Hope's sister. J-Hope's sister is an influencer as her work. If you like her fashion, if you like her YouTube videos, go ahead and follow her.
That's cute.
But don't try and comment and message her about J-Hope all the time. A lot of clips are posted on social media in compilations and edits, just re-uploaded clips. But I encourage you to watch like the full original video of it. Especially now, there's a lot of what the fandom calls solos. Those are people who only stand like one or two members in the group.
Yeah.
They think that all other members and the rest of the world is mistreating their member. They will push all these narratives and use clips out of context to prove that. If you see like something that seems weird, ask for where the full video is and go and watch that. They will disregard the things that come out of the actual members' mouths just to prove their narrative. So please beware of them. In addition, when following other armies, I encourage you to check their account before you follow them. If they have a bias, that's fine. But if they're only tweeting about one member and saying fishy things about the others, then that's not an army and you don't want to follow them. There's also amazing armies who live translate things like Weverse lives. They're great, they're amazing, but
Because I was thinking, watching like on Weverse, if they mostly speak Korean, it's kind of, I don't really understand that thing,
encourage you to follow a few different ones because things can be interpreted differently when translated, and you kind of just want to get the full picture instead of relying on one person's translation. One of the biggest ways we can give back to BTS is by streaming and voting. Obviously, as Baby Army, take your time getting familiar with their music, go on your own music journey with them, go through all their albums, pick out your favorite songs. But if you just need like a playlist while you work or while you study, then you can join a streaming party. So as a Baby Army, I didn't know there's a proper way to stream. I just thought like if I'm listening to the song, then it counts. But if you loop songs, it will filter out your streams a lot. So Army has found ways to decrease that filtering, like adding 2-3 filler songs in between your focus songs, or like switching playlists, etc. If you're super interested in learning more about streaming or tracking it, you can go to b-cd.net. This is a website created by a great army.
They really support like BTS and help with their streams too, to make sure every listen counts.
But that's not really fair though.
What do you mean?
I mean, you should listen to music how you regularly listen to music. You shouldn't have to go certain ways to make sure the stream counts.
But if you're really fans, that's the next
but
step.
that's not how. That doesn't reflect how a regular person listens to music. Streams essentially should reflect how regular people listen to music. It shouldn't be a specific methodology crafted so your streams go higher. That's just basically cheating the system.
No, but do you really think about it? Like, what we listen to the radio is like the same like 10 songs. That's not how people should really listen to music. There's
but when I listen to Spotify, I listen to whatever I listen. If it counts or not counts, I don't care. I listen to the
I
songs
I didn't even know it wouldn't count.
I didn't either, but my point is, if I listen to the song not for the artist to get streams, I listen because I like the song.
At the end of the day, I think the artist still wins because you'll go back to and listen to that song.
Yeah, listen to it tomorrow. Listen.
I don't know, there's a lot of pressure.
It's manufactured stream. It's not like manufactured, but it's, to me, like, the stream should be the same way, like how you listen to it. You should have to go hack the algorithm basically to optimize your streaming. Like, I disagree with that.
To track all the views of YouTube and streams on these other platforms. Personally, I don't trust myself to keep updated on all the proper ways to make playlists, so I often use Stationhead as a streaming tool. BTS chart data is also the person that popularized Stationhead, to the point where major artists and their fan bases use it for streaming parties as well. So it basically works like a radio where the host can play their playlist and everyone can listen in there together. You do need a premium Apple Music or Spotify account to connect to Stationhead, but every stream you listen to through Stationhead will count as a premium Spotify or Apple Music stream. So for example, this is my Spotify history, but these are all songs that I listen to through Stationhead. These hosts usually focus on new releases or songs that are close to hitting a certain streaming goal. So about every 3 to 4 songs, you might hear the same song, but that's the point. It's to get that song more streams. There's a lot of great station head hosts, but these are the two that I listen to the most. I also recently found out about Scener. It's basically like Station Head, but for YouTube. So the host will play YouTube videos and everyone can go in there and watch together and it'll count as a view. I follow BTS Scener, but you need the link to join the party, so go to their X bio and then you can join the party from there. If there are any armies who have other suggestions for stations, please comment them below. Voting is something that I think is difficult to guide ARMY on because voting changes like all the time. Voting for different awards, voting time periods change. So it's best to just find an account that will keep you updated on it. So I follow this account and I'm sure there's many other voting focused accounts that you can follow. Just make sure that they update on voting for all 7 members and not just 1 or 2. Those are my 5 tips. Obviously it wasn't everything because I didn't want to overwhelm people that are just trying to take their first steps into being an ARMY. If you're already an ARMY,
Okay guys, of course, let us know your thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord. And as always, share as much kindness as possible.